omnivorous.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at his little fat. Just wanna like slap his body, like. Oh my god. Hello YouTube! You guys have been enjoying the MoreParz reactions. This is a lie because so far at the time of me recording this, there's only one video. But as of the time of this uploading, there should already be 2. So, you know. Either way, you guys have been enjoying the MoreParz reactions. I hope. People want me to watch the Toad video too. So, here we are. Let's learn more about Australia and the toad that broke Australia. Avengers level threat.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet.
Yeah.
But what if I told you there's one creature they all fear? An invasive species, millions strong, wiping out native animals that we are locked in combat with to this very day.
No.
What kind of vile beast is capable of spreading such reckless hate?
It can't be!
The answer is this fat toad. But how did this war begin? Well, to answer your question, we're gonna have to go way back. The year is 1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do.
Oh.
With the
birth?
British.
Oh. Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough.
You see, having gone hippity-hoppity, your ancestral home is now my property around 90 years back, the Brits were in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story...
Are we just gonna skip over that?
Agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops.
I mean, are we just gonna skip over this one? I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah? Alright, let's move on.
The important one in this story is sugarcane. Sugar was valuable, not only for trade, but also because, well, the fucking tea isn't gonna sweeten itself, is it?
Yeah.
But you see, sugarcane only grows in the heat, which ruled out the south of the country.
Oh.
It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia. Which
literally
left one option. And so, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save in Queensland in 1866. But the farmers ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these nifty little bugs called Dermalopida albahertum. These are native beetles that hit their macros by munching on plant leaves. So when cane farmers joined the Queensland Minecraft server and set up a f***ing Hermitcraft-sized farm, the beetles were in heaven and set to work demolishing the plant leaves. Now,
yeah, so we needed something that gets rid of the bugs.
Funnily enough.
So, conclusion, something that kills bugs. Frogs, birds, bigger bugs.
The adult bugs weren't actually the problem.
Maybe?
Sugarcane leaves hold full value. But the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plants. These eggs hatched into larvae. And unlike the grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots.
Oh, that's no good. Also, I just want to say... This guy looks like the bugs that they eat in The Lion King. Am I wrong? They pretty much look like that.
Worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots. And so the sugarcane starts getting absolutely fucking spit roasted. And the farmers can do nothing but watch as sugarcane yield plummets through the floor along with their profits. This whole situation really pissed off the farmers.
Man, we should have just planted an incense. Is he stupid or something? Should have planted an incense next to the water source. No bugs there. Has he not played Minecraft? Is he stupid or something, man? God.
Who banded together, went to the Australian government, and told them to fucking fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. fuck. And so, the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations, or the BSES, in 1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered in bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife in order to expand capitalism and my profit margins? The BSES pondered this question for 25 fucking years.
Took them that long? Just Flammenwerfer. Okay, that would destroy the crops. Just get a bug! No, sorry, just get a toad! Can't be that hard to figure out that just get something that eats the bug. Maybe that wasn't common sense back then. I don't know.
They tried spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticides into the soil. Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus. And it still didn't work.
What?
Then, one day in the office, while pondering this question, someone had an idea.
Okay.
Okay, we are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bugs Life. Someone in this office, please give me anything.
Toad!
What about cane toads? What? Cane toads. Those big fucking fat things that...
Look at this guy! Look at this little...
What? Cane toads. Those big...
Look at him! He's so chunky. What a chunky guy. Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh lord, he's coming.
Fat things that exist in the cane fields in Hawaii. I mean, it's a frog. They eat bugs.
Stitch. Mr. Frog!
We just introduce an invasive species to fix a problem caused by an invasive species. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly! That's a fantastic idea.
And so, in June of 1936, 2,400 brave cane divers were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace. But there's just one small issue. Cane toads were fucking dog shit.
What?
Yeah, funnily enough, big, fat, slow, ground-dwelling toads were not exactly the smartest solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Yeah. That does seem like a little bit of a problem. Either way, if you made it so far in the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because YouTube is really trying the hardest to work against me right now, so please, please, please leave a like, so I can continue doing what I love doing. Okay, let's continue. Oh my god, I have the
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food either, so they didn't eat the larvae. Now this all sounds like information that should have come up during the research and study phase of the plan. This, however, implies that there was a research and study phase.
Oh.
The BSES did not conduct a single fucking study on environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads.
Are we for real?
Are you
Are we for real?
This complete absence of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological f***ups, and it's going to teach you a valuable lesson about invasive species. You see, while the cane toads barely ate what they were supposed to, they did eat. And as incredibly large omnivorous...
Look at him! Look at him! Look at his little fat... Just want to like slap his body, like... Oh my god.
toads, they ate practically anything they could fit into their mouths. Rats, mice,
lizards,
snails, baby birds. It was the toad equivalent of fucking Kirby.
Oh my god.
And then, not unlike the exact problem they were brought here to solve, with all that food, they started reproducing.
Of course.
a lot. In fact, female cane toads can lay anywhere between 8,000 to 30,000 fucking eggs per clutch. But I mean, this should not be too much of a problem. Australia is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet. Surely, the local wildlife has this under control. Wait, what? Cane toads are poisonous.
They're poisonous. It's over. It's over.
Those little bulges on the shoulder, and those are parotid glands, and they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin.
Bufo?
No, that's not a D's nuts joke. Got him! Now, whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands.
Oh!
And when ingested, it does two things. One, makes you trip absolute balls thanks to the hallucinogenic bufotenin. And two, the other ingredient, bufogen, just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
Oh! It was gonna say the first one isn't that bad, right? But that second one is just like, oh, okay, bye.
It's important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles. Now, in their natural habitat, this isn't as much of a problem because everything around them has had thousands of years to get good and deal with this ass poison bill.
Right.
By either developing immunity or learning to eat around the glands. But Australia is not their ecosystem. And despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total of 5 minutes to adapt to the presence of the fucking Calid toad. Now,
Calid toad, I love that.
quick question for the class. What happens to an animal population when there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger. And so, shortly after being introduced, a rapidly expanding tyrannid swarm of toads began to spread across the country. The BSES noticed this and did fucking nothing.
What are they gonna do? Like, bring in another species that's invasive to deal with the toads?
Because it technically didn't affect the sugar cane. The swarm spread further, occupying all inhabitable parts of Queensland, and they were laying so many fucking eggs.
Oh my god.
Time for some genetically engineered super predators with toxin immunity to be introduced.
Yeah.
That their clutches began polluting the waterways like a bufotoxin teabag, killing native fish as well as any animals that drank from the water. The BSES did nothing.
Thanks!
Those eggs hatched into tadpoles, which started killing more fish. The BSES still did nothing. The swarm advanced, breaching into the Northern Territory and New South Wales. When questioned, the BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs and everything was fine.
There are no toads in the Australian wilderness. Loving this. If the T-virus ever developed I just know it came from Australia. True. There are no toads in Australia. There are no toads. There are no toads in Australia.
By the 1980s, the toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat them. And considering, at this point, there were 5 fucking million of them, that happened a lot. So, with local wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated, the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe, just maybe,
Listen.
Finally.
But, oh well, everyone makes mistakes. Nothing we can do about it. No!
That's just human.
They left it for the government to clean up. Sir, a second horde of creatures has escaped the cane field.
What?
Fuck! Yeah, they realised just how much damage was being done and in 1986 began funneling federal funds into controlling the population. They tried trapping and physically removing the toads, but unless
There's 5 million of them! What are you gonna do? This ain't no way!
Unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't gonna do shit.
No wonder they lost the war against the emus.
Biological warfare was proposed in the form of releasing viruses and parasites, but was shot down because it
Good anime, by the way. Parasite actually peak.
would do just as much damage to the native wildlife. And so, the toad front continues to advance to this day. So where does that leave us?
To this day.
Short answer is kind of fucked. Cane toads now threaten a total of 75 native species.
Wow.
And they've even driven populations of animals like the northern quoll to complete extinction
What?
in parts of the country they infest. And
No!
with the population now sitting at 200 fucking million toads, that infestation is spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states in the near future.
The Hollow Knight music. Perfection. Either way, good job, BSES. Thumbs
And
up.
given that they have amassed a population 10 times the size of the humans in Australia, the government has completely fucking abandoned the fight for eradication.
Oh, so they just let it happen. I mean, what are they gonna
Switching
do?
focus to harm reduction, using bait toads covered in non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this, the government has encouraged the broader public to, just fucking kill the toads. You are supposed to do it humanely by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours.
Oh,
But
Jesus. Oh, that actually reminds me of the snail eggs you're supposed to pop if you find them. Like, I don't remember what snail eggs, but it's like a super invasive snail, species. I don't remember where that was, if that was in Europe or America, could be either. But you're just supposed to just pop the eggs, man.
most people don't want a frog taking up their freezer space. So they
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I want to make it very clear, I do not condone this. It's cruel, but it happens.
Most people don't want a frog taking up their freezer space. So they just use a fucking golf club.
Bro, not the Last of Us 2 style. No.
Driving in my car.
And with this being Australia, our wildlife is also putting up a fight. Keelback snakes, for example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs before getting to feed. Now,
fair
jokes
enough.
aside, you want to know who I feel genuinely fucking awful for?
No.
The toads. They
Oh.
didn't ask for any of this shit.
That is true. They were just brought in. That's not on them. Poor frogs.
They just got
Toads.
dumped onto a random island and did their thing, and now they are being actively hunted. No. The holes in this story
BSES.
are the BSES and the cane growers. Because you may be thinking, why were they allowed to do this shit in the first place? Well, that's the neat part.
They weren't.
The federal government banned the fucking idea when they came up for it in 1935, based on the advice of entomologists who rightly presumed the toads would become
Oh
a
my
bigger
God.
fucking issue than the beetles. But
The BSES.
the BSES and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted
What?
in 1936.
What? Well, they just did that. They are responsible for the extinction of those animal species. What the hell, man?
We are stuck in permanent toad combat because these kids looked at scientific advice and went, nah,
Nah.
you have got to be G'day, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you so much for watching. This is the first crack I have taken at a long form on this channel, and I'm not going to lie, I had a lot of fun working on it, so I hope
It was a good video.
you enjoyed. Also, a quick announcement. If you missed it. We're partnered with GamerSubs now.
Yo, he's a GamerSubs partner. Let's go. Wait, didn't we see one yesterday of that too? I don't remember.
The link in the code is in
No,
the
we
description.
didn't.
So go grab yourself a tub, man. Also, just want to thank each and every one of you watching this for literally changing my life. That will never not mean the world to me, so thank you. Hope you all have a bloody fantastic rest of your holiday period, and I will see you all next time.
Wow! Clappy, 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 clappy. Good video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this long form video, and I enjoy his shorts. Leave a comment if you enjoy these videos, the MoreParz reactions. If you want more reactions, let me know. Because I know sometimes people get tired of the same kind of reactions. So let me know if you want more. Let me know. Okay, bye now.